Hello Internet, welcome to my first game tutorial. So I made a board game based on the Luigi's Mansion GameCube game. So I made it where it's like a dungeon crawler strategy game, sort of. And I got the design based off Clue, and I tried to get the characters and things to be as accurate to the game as possible. Obviously, I had to change it around, make the game work. Alright, so this is how you play. You start with phase 1, which is movement or events, and you can choose whether you want to do events before movement. That's how you strategize. So you take one move card, and it says, this one says move up to 10 spaces, so you move up to 10 spaces. And then you draw 2 event cards. So this one says surprise. One common enemy appears that you must face. Oh snap. So you grab a common enemy from the common enemy deck. We got the gold ghost. And this guy's got 7 health points, and the swords behind mean that he's aggressive, so he gets to roll first to attack. And when you see the little Boo character there with a 3 or whatever the number is, those are scare points. And what those are is some enemies are more scarier than others. And so as soon as you see that, you lose that many scare cards. So you start with 30 heart point cards and 30 scare cards. And so to go against this guy, he rolls first. He got a 4, and so then I roll, try to defend, and I got a 10. So now I roll to attack. And that's 5. He rolls to defend, and that's 4. So since my roll was higher than his, he loses 4 of his heart points. So now he's down to 3, and now he's attacking again. Alright, he got 4, and I got 9. So I dodged that, and now I'm attacking. Ooh, I got a 12. He's not going to survive that one. Yep, got a 7. He's dead. So what you do is you put him into your inventory. And then get your other event card. Blackout. Every player loses 2 scare cards and all decks are reshuffled. So that's to simulate how a blackout would happen if this was actually a blackout in the mansion. And so you'd reshuffle the event, the move, the treasure cards, and you wouldn't to the heart points, the scare cards. I guess you could for the common enemies, but they're already shuffled. Alright, so the next player would go, and so the object of this game, well, there's actually 4 possible ones that the players can agree to at the beginning. And that's to clear the most rooms. And you could do that by moving into a room, and then if it's an empty room without a boss character, these really cool ones with the black card you see there, those are boss characters. The ones without the boss characters, you roll 1 die, and whatever you get on that die, 3. So 3 common enemies you would have to face in that particular room. And once you defeat all those 3, then you've cleared that room. And so if you have that winning condition, you try to clear as many of the rooms in the mansion here as we can. Alright, the next one would be to defeat the most bosses. And they're a lot harder to beat. See, this guy's got 16 heart points, and he takes 2 scare cards. And also these ones, some of them have henchmen, so what you would have to do is go against his 2 very depressed waiter ghosts before even defeating him. Alright, so there's that one. And then another winning condition would be just to have the most scare cards, or to have the most heart cards by however many rooms the players decide to go against, and that could be 3, 6, 9, or 12. And if you want to do a hardcore version of this game, just multiply all of the enemy's current HP by 2, with still starting with 30 heart cards and 30 scare cards. So there's some situations that can happen. While you're battling, you could get doubles, and the enemy could get doubles. And when that happens, after the second time it happens, so the third time it happens, you have to leave that room because neither of you can defeat each other. And so the next time someone goes into a room with, say, this guy, he starts with his 20 HP because he's all rusted up and everything. And so, let's see. Another winning condition. No, we did all the winning conditions. Let's say you're playing with a bunch of friends, and you've got, well, there's you, and then you bump into your friend here. Well, maybe he's not your friend. If he's your friend, then you guys can have a 1 to 2 minute conversation strategizing. And if he's your enemy, then what you guys could do is all of the enemies you've defeated thus far, so me, that would be this gold ghost. That would go against his, let's see, his boo that's got plus 5 HP. Sort of like Pokemon, where you pit them against each other. And then what's different is when you lose the scare cards, those go to the other player instead of back to the decks over there. So that's kind of cool. And then there's Shivers here. There's cards in the event deck where they'll move him around the mansion. The same with the twins over there. And Lydia goes to and from the nursery. And there's cards like Neville here, where there are enemies that aren't aggressive. So when you go against him, you get to attack first. And instead of attacking back, he won't attack back. You attack first and you damage him, and he's just trying to run away. And so if you roll damage lower than his defense, then he runs away, so he stays in the room, and then you end up leaving. Or if it's a passive ghost that's not a boss, you'd put that to the bottom of the deck. Alright, thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tutorial of this game. Put my heart and soul into this. And people can obviously make their own versions of this game or whatever games. Keep making games, and shout out to all my game devs out there. Alright guys, bye-bye.